Hi guys, lots of transformations going on. I'm seeing it come out in my offline readings. Scorpio energy, heavy on the Scorpio energy. Hanged Man, so that's going within, reflecting, getting a different perspective on something, okay? I think that's what you're being called to do, or that's what you're being nudged to do. Okay, so let's see. I'm just going to start with these guys. I like to use this oracle deck for earthly matters, root chakra, the physical realm, stuff like that. What's coming in for you in this reality that you've created for yourself? Let's see. Thank you, universe. I always forget to say that. Thank you, universe. What does the collective watching need to know? What does the collective watching need to know? Whoa. Ooh. So they want you to use your voice. Clear your throat chakra. Okay? It says transmit your vibration. Use your voice. Okay, so sometimes when we vibrate so high, it doesn't resonate with people from your past, and they want you to keep on staying authentic. Don't let that deter you from speaking. Don't let that shut you down. That's the old you. You don't do that anymore. It's a form of people pleasing, keeping the peace, you know? If you got something to say it. Okay? You're being given the strength to do so. Maybe that's what this current cycle of transformation is doing. It's helping you to increase your inner strength. I mentioned the root chakra, that helps with bravery, okay? Helping to give you inner strength to continue to step into your authentic truth. Continue to speak your mind. Continue to channel messages from the higher powers. 25 and 251 was on my timer. If you've been seeing that number, my right ear just started ringing. 125 or 152. If you've been seeing those angel numbers, you might want to look them up, see what they resonate for you as. They want me to split the deck. All right. Oh, they take the top card. Ooh, be the mountain. What happened? Mountains. Think about mountains, right? You can't move a mountain, right? It's strong. It's a force. It's a force that has a very strong foundation. I feel that's what you're doing here. By speaking up, this could even be speaking to the universe, letting the universe what you know that you're ready. Like affirmations, right? I am ready. I am strong enough. I love speaking my truth. Stuff like that. It's creating this really strong foundation for you to for you to, like, it's almost like, because these secret beginnings have been coming up a lot. They're telling us that there's these secret beginnings that are going to start taking place, and they want to make sure your foundation is really, really, really strong for these new beginnings. So you could be feeling like you're in an emperor energy right now, where you're just like, you're at the base. Okay, but we have to start somewhere, right? And you're just creating that super strong foundation that you're going to be, they're not going to be able to, what's that word? Is it immovable? Immovable? Sorry if I'm messing that up, but it's a mountain. You can't move it. You're impenetrable. Okay. And slow and steady's on here too. So like this is, and the Knight of Pentacles has been coming up a lot. So that is that's the slowest moving energy of the tarot. But it's very important right now that you don't feel rushed, that you're moving in very methodical steps, right? Very guided steps. You're listening to your intuition. There's no race. This is not a competition. You are just focused on you and creating this strong foundation for yourself. And you're just going to keep building and building and building and building from there. Slowly, not a race. Not a race. What else do they need to see? Life's true purpose, soul mission. I put out a TikTok reading earlier today, and it was all about creating. It was an emperor energy that came out right away, and it was about you're creating this some kind of almost like a business endeavor, or there's something. It's a very fertile time, so you're creating something that's part of your soul's true purpose. It's your calling. And I called it your baby, and there's a baby in this picture, and that's what I called it in that reading. I said, this, whatever you're creating, it's going to be your baby. It's going to be, and you're just going to nurture the hell out of it, and it's going to blossom into this beautiful, successful, abundant blessing. It's going to feel like a blessing, but it's really coming, you're the blessing. Like, it's coming from you. It's coming from you listening to your higher self. It's from your higher self. It's your soul's calling. So you're carrying out what your soul wants you to be doing, whatever that is. It feels creative. You know, it could be art, could be you're using your spiritual gifts, you're reading, like I'm doing right now. You're doing Reiki. I don't know, frequencies. You're just creating something that is new to this realm, in this life, many lifetimes actually that have gone past. We're bringing back these ancestral powers, bringing back the ancestral lineages. You're reshaping this realm. And it's going to feel like this is a new practice, but they're actually old practices that you are channeling through on how to establish in this lifetime. You're creating this strong, like at the mountain, you're creating this strong legacy for you and for your lineage. The road is clear, it says. Some kind of obstacle either is being removed or has been removed. This could have been an internal block, that was coming up last week a lot, was a creative block. So this could be that finally being removed. And I did say in my TikTok reading, I said at the end, you're getting out of a rut. So it feels like that. And it says walk it your way, and that's where this speech comes in here. Staying authentic. Totally 100% letting your higher self take control, and you're completely divinely guided, taking these next steps. And from then on, it'll just flow so smoothly. It'll just be like second nature. Your ego is not in charge at all. Any fears that come up, you're just like lovingly pushing them back. Just like, nope, we're good, right? white truck. My white truck is a yes from source. Wow. Oh, they want me to cut the deck. And in this place too. This is the smaller cut. This is the bigger cut. Let's see. Lay it on the altar. Hand it over. Soften, surrender, and forgive. I just said about fears. Surrendering the fears. Soften, right? Letting it flow. That's confirmation. And then this was the smaller cut. Harmony and balance, joy and contentment. Yes. So when you're surrendering more and more and more, you're surrendering the ego. You know, you're surrendering to releasing that control to the higher powers, to your guides, to your higher self. I just heard God's in control now. Interesting. Okay. Wow, look, it's on the bottom. Messages from Spirit. Not forgotten. You are constantly surrounded by angelic beings, by your ancestors, your guides. There's energies all around you. You just need to tap in from going within, right? And using that voice to affirm that and be grateful. Gratitude is so powerful. 11:33 on the timer. And that's Ascended Masters. 33 and 11 is manifestation. Ask the Ascended Masters for help, especially with these creative blocks. You're not forgotten. You're always surrounded by energies, loving energies, and you just need to tap in. 11:55 on the timer. And ask for help. That's using your voice as well. Ask for help. My left ear just started ringing. That's the divine feminine. That's the intuition. Using your intuition to ask for help. That's using your intuition. Especially when you utilize that help that you receive, because you might not get the answer right away, right? It might take, a few days or a week until you get that answer at 12:21 on the timer. But then you get the answer to what you were asking for, and it's like an aha moment. So be prepared for that. Okay. Let's see what else. Another white truck. That's the third one. Ooh, Spirit's talkative. Weather the storms. Let it change you and embrace the unexpected. And I mentioned those secret beginnings. There's a lot of change coming in. There's a lot of change going on internally right now, because I mentioned the transformation, the Scorpio energy, the Hanged Man, getting a whole new perspective on the way that you want your life to go. Totally guided, spiritually guided. This is a very unique way of living to maybe the people around you. Don't care. This is you. Focus on your path. Don't worry about other people's judgment or opinions, okay? And gratitude came out. See the beauty. Gratitude. Yes, be grateful.
Hey.
Sorry. My kid. He's mad at me. Interesting. I just said that there's going to be people around you that have opinions that are judgmental, and he just busted into the room. Okay, and loud noise. Maybe there's going to be some conflict that comes up with these decisions you're making. This path, you're not taking any more like detours. You're sticking to your path, and there might be some conflicts around that. Just let it flow right through you. Don't let it deter you at all. And he just came in and he was kind of moody. So maybe that's you might trigger some people. Okay? You might trigger some people. Oh well. It's none of your business, and it's none of their business either. The healing stones is on the bottom. Yeah. Tenderness. Show yourself grace. Care. Self-care. Gentleness. And nourishment. So, yeah. they're very Four of Swords energy. You know, rest. Listen to your body. If you have like, especially, I was just thinking when you have those creative blocks, that's your sacral chakra. So get your body moving. Okay, exercise. Go for a walk in nature. Stretch. Do yoga. Just move. Dance. Just move your body and get those sacral energies flowing, so the creative ideas come back. And a lot of heart green here, a lot of heart chakra. So some heart chakra activations could be going on. I think I'll address that in my next reading. Anywho, let's get some, just wanted to get a few ascension symptoms. What's going on in the ascension cycle for us right now? You could be feeling these right now. You could be feeling these coming up in the next 3 days, say, or you could have just gone through these. A longing to spend time near a natural body of water. Okay, and I was thinking, I should have said, I saw one card, I can't remember what it was. I saw something and I thought, oh, I think it was this one, Weathering the Storms. Also, this might be people trying to, like I said, you're triggering people. But have a spiritual bath, have a spiritual shower. Okay, get into some kind of water to help these energies flow smoothly. Okay, so natural body of water. We have an urge to make changes to your fashion or hairstyle. This always comes up when you're going through like a glow up. So you're finished a transformation cycle, and then afterwards you're like, I want my outside to look different because I feel different on the inside. So it's going to be that kind of thing. You might be waking up suddenly, like the witching hour, in the middle of the night between 3 and 5 a.m., waking up at a specific angel number, waking up from a dream. If you can, like, write them down. Have like a little notepad by where you sleep, and write down anything that comes up, because that's channeled, right? It might be a message that you need to see for an answer that or a question you were seeking answers for. So pay attention. There are going to be some intuitive blockages, so we might be going through some third eye activations. Sometimes they do that when we're going through a third eye activation. It feels like your intuition is blocked. Suddenly you had all these amazing channeling abilities, and then you're back to being a muggle. You know, it's like that. They want you to spend more time in nature, going walks in nature, grounding. Go touch a tree, go talk to a tree. Just get out into nature. There's that natural body of water too. If you can really get out into nature and visit a waterfall or a lake or a river or the ocean, try to do that if you can. If you can't, even watching like a YouTube video or like of nature, like nature videos, even that can help, and it can put you in that mindset, right? Because you're still going to be, the energy is still going to affect you from that video. But it's preferred that you actually get out physically into nature and ground and heal that way, especially going through the transformation cycles. That's going to benefit you the most. Whoa, jumpy. I feel very excited today. I have no reason to be. I mean, except for, I woke up this morning, yay. Like, that's always a blessing, right? Try to make the most of every day. Try to, not every day is going to be unicorns and rainbows. Gosh, we go through so many, so many energies flow through us during the day. We almost feel like we're like bipolar sometimes, So.
Okay, put it right there. Oh, the doctor says
I know, we're going to get it.
for the face.
Okay, I'll get it for you. Go ahead.
We'll take Susie.
Yeah, okay. I will. Excuse you.
Susie.
Okay. Sorry. Throat chakra's on the bottom here. Shoot, what was I saying? Sorry, I forget what I was... Okay. I'm gonna have to wrap it up, I think. So get out into nature. There's work on that throat chakra. There was something else I was gonna say. I'm sorry. I got interrupted. Okay, let's see what else. An increase in dreams. So I said about you waking up suddenly. Write down your dreams. So you remember before it like leaves, you know, before you forget. Yeah, I'll leave it there. Hope this helps you guys. Take care of yourselves. Self-care, ground, show yourself grace, be gentle with yourself. You're going through another big transformation, but you're going to come out looking like a shiny penny, and we're creating these strong foundations for ourselves to fly from. Fly from? Sure, we'll go with that. I love you guys. Bye.